Hello, Meoni here, and welcome back to another short news video. This time something I wasn't going to make a video on, but when I realized what this was, I had to kind of make a quick video just to talk about this. So in sort of retrospect, for people who don't know about this and don't frequent Reddit, you will notice that there's a new post from somebody who has essentially found this on the new Korean developer blog, which I wasn't aware was even a thing until they pointed it out. So obviously I'll link that Reddit thread in the description, so go and give that some upvotes. But in the future, thanks to the Korean developer blog, we are getting this as a mount, which essentially to me looks like a 4-player or 5-player maybe. It probably is 4-player with like 3 in the back there, visually represented with the Aura as the driver. So it looks like a 4-player mount, maybe 5-player, but I would wager 4-player. This is essentially a carriage pulled by a chocobo. Now, a lot of people have actually wanted something like this for a very long time, and the interest that this has been posted on the Korean developer blog as opposed to anywhere else first does kind of point towards it being an exclusive to do with a promotion, or indeed just on their cash shop. Now, usually we get the Korean items, you know, upwards of maybe in the next year, or even as close to a month after. It depends on the sort of complexity of some of these items, and we're still yet to see the peacock mount and peacock outfits that were talked about in a previous Chinese developer blog earlier in the year. So this could be anywhere from next month to 2 years from now, but I would imagine that we'll definitely see this come over to our version. That's the only thing that was shown during the Korean live letter, this sort of like concept sketch. You will notice here that if we zoom in, you see Yoshida's Lalafell that he plays on all of the live letters is actually on one of those seats there. And yeah, apart from that, it's just exactly what you would imagine. You see this at the start when you play the game for the first time, especially if you play with a Grodanian start. You see this cart being pulled. It's a little bit different. It does look like the back part floats, which would go towards the idea of this, you know, having flying capability, because obviously all new mounts, they have said, will have flying capability out of the door. But, you know, there is a lack of wheels on this, so it looks kind of like an airship floating around being pulled by a chocobo. And we have a bell there as some kind of like incentive, so instead of a sandwich for the fat chocobo, we just have a bell, which is really interesting. I imagine that you ring that to make it go forward and ring it twice to stop it or something like that. It's a very cool idea for a mount, and honestly, all we can do is speculate on when we might see this, or if we see this as like a cash shop item or another tied in promotion with a website or something. I would hope for just a straight out Mog Station purchase, but we'll have to wait and see. I thought I'd share this again because not everybody visits Reddit, but yeah, let me know what you think about this floating carriage pulled by a chocobo. It's definitely one of the more eccentric mounts we've ever seen, and probably due to the size of this, probably one of the largest we've seen as well, but not quite as big as that whale. Either way, let me know what you think about this mount below that was previewed in the Korean developer blog recently, and I'll see you all next time.